Hi, my name is Mike from Blackdog Ballroom, and you're watching Music Scene Toronto. That's a question that, I think every artist hates. Because it's so hard to quantify what you do musically as an artist. It's my influences, are sort of British pop music, British rock music from every decade you can think of, 60s right up on into today. So I would say that it has that influence to it. But as to nail down a direct sound, a direct affiliation, I don't know that I could actually do that. I started when I was 7 years old, playing and singing, and then I started writing, and that was really what I wanted to do. I wanted to write music, so that's pretty much why I picked up an instrument. It's a good story. I was in England at the time, and I was in Manchester, and I happened upon this establishment called Blackdog Ballroom. And a few hours later, I stumbled out of said establishment, and I looked up at the sign, and I thought, yeah, that'd be a cool name for a band. Came back to Toronto and told the band members, yeah, I changed the name of the band. We're Blackdog Ballroom now. This is also, a story that kind of I've been told by certain people, not to tell because it makes me sound strange. But when I was a kid, I had this imaginary friend, and my parents couldn't get rid of him. Just he hung out all the time. And so my father played me a song by a band called the Hollies, and in the song it mentioned my friend's name and said he was dead. So at that point in time, sort of my fantasy world was blown up, and I was born into reality through music. And it was from that point on that I started to write and sing and play. It's pretty organic. I mean, it's never forced. I never sit down and say, okay, I'm going to write a song. These melodies come to me, or lyrics will enter from somewhere, and that'll be the inspiration, or taken from that inspired moment. And then I'll sit down and sort of go with the flow of that river. None that I can talk about here. Yeah, I like to do all kinds of stuff. I like to play tennis. I like to watch football, not American football, proper football. And just music. I've played with so many and seen so many. It's hard to pin down. Finney McConnell and the Mahones, it's a good, solid band right there. A band called Cigar Club. We've played with them. Good friends. And a band called James Blonde. Used to be X Prime. We played with them a few times too, and really good band. And the Honey Runners. That's 4, but they deserve that extra slot. I'm gonna say, just because I think we kind of we link up on the same sort of musical influences. The guys from Jack the Lads, yeah, or Finney McConnell. I'm gonna do a new song called Backstreet Pubs, and a song that we were sort of getting ready to record at the beginning of lockdown called At the Moment. Arctic Monkeys. Definitely. Love their music. Great vibe. Love the early stuff. Fabulous. Always working on new music, as any artist will probably tell you, any songwriter will probably tell you. So yeah, it's always in the mix, and once things kind of settle in the world, we're planning on getting together and releasing that new material. Has to be Cherry Cola's. Cherry Cola's is the coolest spot in the city, and we'll be doing. They're raising money. They're trying to raise money to keep the establishment open through these hard times, and they have a GoFundMe. So check it out, Cherry Cola's, and check the club out when we can, because it's you won't be sorry. Awful. No, it's terrible. No, these guys are great. It's really comfortable, really easy, just really well put together scene. It's good. Absolutely. If you're an artist in Toronto, check them out. Music Scene Toronto. It's a great vehicle for your music, and these guys are great.